it's crazy, yo. Like, these robots, these bots, these boxing bots fans is crazy, man. Like, if you Canelo Alvarez, you Jerron Boots Ennis, you're Tank Davis, the hate comes. The hate comes. You know, we seen it with Roy Jones, we seen it with Floyd. The hate comes, man. It comes. And it's just sad. It's just sad. Like, y'all see greatness right in front of y'all face. But y'all put greatness on other people. I watch the dumbest stuff about people, right? Boots in camp with Canelo, right? Everybody know Canelo been coming to Philly since he came to the States. Since Canelo first fight coming to the States, he been coming to Philly sparring both of Boots brothers. He always hit Bozy and always went right there to Bozy dungeon, right around the block where I'm at. That's where the old Bozy dungeon used to be, Harrogate, right around the block, right around the block. Understand me? I walk up here, I make a right, make a left. When I come to the corner, make a right, walk to the light, make a left, walk up 2 blocks and make another right, and the gym right there, Bozy old dungeon. Canelo always came to Philly and got work with Farad and Puindas. Now that he's getting work with the little brother. See, everybody just mentioning Boots. People forgot Canelo, and that's facts. Canelo always came to Philly and got working with them. So now that he got the little brother in camp, but before that, Blast Valve Saint, Yo Hernandez. No, their name is funny. Yoeli Hernandez, but I call him Yo Hernandez. That's what he called himself. So you got Blast Valve Saint, Yo Hernandez, Jerron Boots Ennis, K. Davis, and you got a other couple surprises that's in there. It's called Elite competition. Having an elite camp will win you elite fights. And this how personal, this how for real Canelo was taking it. But you watch people in the comments, well, Bud need to get Bivol. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Bud can only get Bivol if he was fighting a David Benavidez. Understand? Do y'all people know anything about a training camp? Do you know anything about a camp? Y'all looking at Bivol like Bivol whooped Canelo ass. All he did was throw jabs and keep his distance. His height. That's all that happened, was his height. But you'll find out later in the next 2 years who Bivol was really signed to, and if Canelo getting money with Eddie Hearn against Bivol. You understand me? But I'm going to let y'all figure that out yourself. You're going to find out. But besides that, let's get back to it, right? It's great. It's great. You know, I'm watching a lot of people say, oh, I ain't never seen this. Yes, you did. You seen this plenty of times. You watch Floyd spar at AB, Earl Spence. Floyd always had elite fighters in the gym sparring, even during the doghouse rules. You watch Marvin Hagler used to do it. If you ever know anything about Emmanuel Stewart, he always did that situation. If you hear any music in my background, do not give me no copyright claim, because I can't stop these punk motherfuckers from riding around. And if I beat them and fuck up, it becomes a problem. You understand me? But besides that, let's get back to it. Detroit, Emmanuel Stewart, all elite fighters. The whole 83, 84 Olympic team, all elite fighters, all champions. When you come to Philly, in these gyms in Philly, you're going to get elite competition. You understand? You're going to get elite competition. You can go back and watch one of Bud clips that he did on his channel. He said, you know, you can walk down Philly, and there was another, I think it was Philly and New York. He said you can walk down the streets and they born to fight. But when you go to Florida, Texas, they're born to run fast, which is true. You know, we know Florida, Texas, they football states. Pennsylvania is a football state, but Philly is a boxing city. But you know, elite competition when you elite fights. What's the problem? And then like all of this Boots hate is crazy. Why the hate for? Because Bud ducked him. Because Bud ducked him the whole 147 trip. Bud ducked Boots, and this is facts. For 3 years, this is facts. Bud ducked him. Then Bud became undisputed, and Boots became your mandatory a second time. You ducked him. You know, a lot of us could say, well, Bud ducking Boots right now, because you ain't got to take the Canelo fight. You're the WBA champion, right? You're the email WBA champion, because nobody beat Charlo and took his title. So you're the email WBA champion, right? Boots was the WBA super. He became your mandatory again. But y'all people won't look at it like that. Then I watch y'all with this Virgil stuff. Yo, Virgil dad, Virgil Ortiz father, and Virgil Ortiz manager. I'm gonna call it Rick Merengue. That nigga named Merengue because he danced around the situation too much. He just came out and said that they're not fighting Boots. This is the nigga that keep ducking Boots. It's not Virgil. Fighters don't duck fighters. It be your managers. Your managers know Virgil ain't ready. Virgil ain't ready. Y'all be looking at Boachuk. Hey, Boachuk ass. We just watched Boachuk get exposed by who? Yeah. Cal Fox, who got robbed in that fight. He beat the shit out of Boachuk. But you see the agenda that's going on out here. And when you look at what's this guy name, man? Oh yeah. A person with a shitty resume. Y'all people be putting the person with a shitty resume high. And when you look at his last 5 opponents, they all was whitewashed. They all was washed up. They all was hurt. You hear the ambulance? Earl left in the ambulance 2 times. You understand me? During a car accident. And you don't even give your biggest victory to Earl. You mentioned a bum-ass nigga named Ricky Burns and Victor Postal, who was ass cheeks, bro. You was with Top Rank. I'm glad Chris Colbert came out and exposed Top Rank. Y'all fight nobodies, bro. All y'all do is recycle fighters. Y'all fight nobodies. Then your commentators be ball huggers, man. A bunch of nut huggers. You know what I mean? But if you let you dudes tell it, you're going to paint a different narrative, man. You're going to paint a different narrative. But to me, shout out Canelo, shout out Boots. You know, it's beneficial for both sides. You know, even though Canelo don't fight nothing like Virgil, but it's the power. You understand me? And Canelo's more stronger and better than Virgil. So when Boots get Virgil, he's going to beat the dog shit out of Virgil. Same thing he did to Villa, he's going to do to motherfucking Virgil. Same thing Canelo did to Austin Trout, that's what he's going to do to Bud Crawford. Like, y'all be putting these people on pedestals, and they ain't fight nobody. Ain't no disrespect. But, like, Bud was supposed to do what he's supposed to do when he was over there in Top Rank. But it shows you that they resume is ass cheeks over there, man. They resume ass cheeks, man. Y'all be putting these people on a pedestal, and they ain't fight nobody, man. They ain't fight nobody. But like I said, you let you people tell it, you're going to paint a different narrative. Hit that subscribe button.